You know what? This entire month, we're going to be learning about how God's way is perfect. So we're going to jump, 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 and go God's way. Now, before we start and we learn about that, we're going to do our monthly memory verse. Are you guys ready? It goes, God's way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31. So let's do that together. Here we go. God's way is perfect. One more time. God's way is perfect. From 2 Samuel 22:31. Well, that's it for today. I hope you have the best lesson. Can't wait to see you back later on. See ya!
God, you are the best. You don't make mistakes. Yeah, you don't make mistakes. And when things are a mess, you always know the way. You always know the way. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. God, you are the best. You don't make mistakes. Yeah, you don't make mistakes. And when things are a mess, you always know the way. You always know the way. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are. You are perfect every single day, in every single way. So I don't have to worry. You're perfect when I don't know what to do. Yes, I know it's true. I don't have to worry. You're perfect. Yeah, I know you are. Perfect. Yeah, I know you are.
You check it out.
Perfect.
Ho, ho! You know what time it is?
Time to hear a story full of wonder. There's so much fun we'll have learning together. So let's go down to the clubhouse with Ollie and his friends. Let's go down to the clubhouse where wonder never ends at the Wonder Clubhouse. At the Wonder Clubhouse.
Oh, hi there, friends. I'm Zoe, and I just found my old jump rope. But sadly, I can't jump in it right now because I have a cast. But I love that I get to jump in so many different ways. I could jump like kangaroo, or a frog, ribbit, 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 or a grasshopper. It's so fun jumping in so many different ways.
Ho, ho!
It's Ollie.
Hello, Zoe. Ho, ho! Jumping all around, are you?
Hi, Ollie. I sure am. There are so many different ways I can jump.
Jumping is fun. It's true. Jumping God's way is perfect for you. Listen to this story. Just follow me through. Ho, ho!
Follow me through. Ollie's got a Bible story for me and you.
There we go. Hola, friends. I'm Luis, the handyman. I'm just making sure this is ready for my niece. She's getting a new frog tomorrow, and we don't want it to be able to jump away. Let's see. It's all done. It's perfect. Perfect. That reminds me of our story today. Do you want to help me build it? Great! Let's put it on the story fence. Hammers up, little builders. Ready. 1, 2, 3, hammer. Great job, little helpers. You can put your hammers down. Now we just need our story tools. Yep, we have everything we need. Today's true story from the Bible begins with a man named Gideon. One day God said, take an army and go defeat the big, powerful Midianites. Now Gideon knew that God's way is perfect, so Gideon jumped, and went God's way. He got together the biggest army of men he could find. Look at all of them. They were ready to go. But God said, Gideon, you have too many men. Make the army smaller. So Gideon said to the army, if anyone's afraid, you can go back home. Wow, that's a lot of men. How will they defeat the Midianites now? But Gideon knew that God's way is perfect. So he jumped, and went God's way. The army was now ready to go again. But God said, there are still too many men. Make the army even smaller. Take them to the water and tell them to get a drink. Then God said, the men who put their faces down to the water should leave. The men who lifted the water to their mouth with their hands should stay. Now there were only a few men left in the army. But God said, go and fight, I will be with you. So once again, Gideon jumped, and went God's way. Charge! And what do you think happened? Did they win or lose? They won! Of course they did! Because God's way is what? Perfect! It's true. You know, sometimes when God asks us to do something, it doesn't always make sense. But we can trust that God's way is perfect. So we can jump, and go God's way. Hey there, Ollie. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. Yes, it's true. Now let's hear it from you. Tell me, whose way is perfect?
God's way is perfect. That's the truth, friends. You better believe it. Adios.
So there's your story, and it's all true. Gideon jumped God's way, and you can too.
Thanks, Ollie.
Goodbye to you. Hoo, hoo.
What a great story! Gideon started with a big army, and then God said, make it smaller. Gideon went God's way and won the battle. God's way is perfect. I think I got the story. Did you get it? If you did, say got it. Get it?
Got it!
Good! It's fun being able to do things like a frog or a kangaroo, but it's even better to do things God's way. God's way is perfect. I'm going to jump God's way. I'll see you next time. Bye!
Welcome back, friends! It's Tommy and Cassie. Hi! Today we're learning about a story about Gideon and how he was ready with his army to jump for God's way. So God told Gideon he had too many men. So he asked Gideon to make his army smaller. So he sent a lot of men home. The army got smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And then they they had to defeat a large army of Midianites.
But Gideon knew God's way was perfect, and guess what? They defeated the enemy! Sometimes when God's asked us to do something, it doesn't always make sense. But we can trust that God's way is perfect. Whose way is perfect? That's right, God's way is perfect. Bye!
Bye-bye.
God's way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31. God's way is perfect. 2 Samuel 22:31.